He's playing. It's going to happen, whether it's week 1 or whether it's later in the year when his high school football season's over.
Philip Rivers, the LA Times, Sam Farmer, they're doing a story on him because he's a high school coach in Alabama now. And Sam Farmer went and asked him if he was officially retired, if he would consider coming out of retirement for one more year. He's played 17 years, 16 with the Chargers, 1 year with the Indianapolis Colts. And Rivers, who's a first-year high school football coach in Alabama, I believe it's a Catholic high school there, said that, look, I'm retired, but I haven't officially put it away. Here's the quote: "I'm just going to stay ready. I want to make sure I'm very clear. I'm not predicting I'll play in December or January for that matter. One, you've got to have somebody who wants you, and two, it's got to be right. But I've not completely ruled that out." That from Philip Rivers, which makes it sound like he's committed to coach before he's committed to come out of retirement and play. The Colts would need him right now.
Translation.
Pay him.
Philip Rivers is going to be the day one starting quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts. I would put a lot of money on it. When you've got a guy who retired in a teary, emotional way at the end of last year, and we all sat and thought this may not be the complete end for Philip Rivers, the way he left the game in that loss in Buffalo, and now he's saying, I haven't completely ruled out playing again. You know, I'm getting in shape. And then he goes through his workout routine. Hey, I was a little heavy a week ago, but I'm out here in this Alabama heat, and I'm getting in better shape. He's playing. It's going to happen, whether it's week 1 or whether it's later in the year when his high school football season's over. By the way, he's the head coach of his high school team. Final game of their regular season is October 29th. That lines up, I believe, with week 8 of the NFL season. So he could play the back half of a season.
It's also
and
a very short
coach his
season
team.
for high school, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's always – I guess they're not expecting playoffs for his team because the regular season always ends typically right around Halloween, and they go into the playoffs for a month to go to the end of the season. But anyways, I read that, Hutton, as Philip Rivers is playing, and he's going to play for the Indianapolis Colts. That's the way it's going to go down.
We'll see. I said earlier this week, my first call would be to Andrew Luck. I'm not saying that I think it would happen, that he was coming out of retirement. I think he's done. But I would at least inquire about that. And then I'm looking to trade for Nick Foles because he knows the offense. He knows Frank Reich in that system, plug-and-play player, albeit he would be in the same situation he was in Philadelphia where he replaced Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz eventually came back as the starter. We know what happened to Nick Foles. He's making a ton of money, but he's a third-string quarterback in Chicago. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified every time Outkick 360 goes live. We are live weekdays, 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, right here across the Outkick network. And while you're at it, like this video and let us know what you think in the comments below.